よし、やっていきましょう。OK。飲み物よし。OK。そんしたらバト。さて、自分の動画宣伝して、Alright。どうすっかな。プロジェクトヘル今回なしでいいか。よし。俺は何度だって走ってみせる。行くぞー。
Relax. Your implants are still adjusting to the software. I'm in a prison. I can calibrate only your basic protocols from in here. It'll have to suffice for now.
A trespasser spotted at Metro Station.
This is bad. You'll have to fight your way out of here. The air ducts lead to another sector. God, your software is a mess. I've rebooted your acceleration module. You should be able to squeeze through that turbine. You can use acceleration while in the air.
The trespasser is in the air ducts.
Careful now. They'll be waiting for you. Initiating the sensory boost. Well done. But you won't in this state. You have to get me out of prison so I can get your software in order. I'm being held outside this dome zone. Follow the pipes to get out in the open. Use the surfaces to your advantage. Slide to gain speed. These sewers... My signal. They know I'm talking to you. It's only a matter of time before they breach the doors to my cell. Find me before they get inside.
Dome on lockdown.
Each guard has a multi-lock.
なんだ今の。
Disabling them will unlock the doors.
All tenants are to remain in their homes.
いいね。
Lockdown lifted.
Go.
やっぱこれだよな。このゲームは。はあ、何度走っても楽しいや。
Prison towers up ahead. Hope you're not afraid of heights. That breach room.
おお。ダッシュしたのが間違いでしたね。
I've got to hold it longer. Find my cell. There's little time.
あれだ、謎の跳躍バグ。やめろよな、こういうの。
Take care of the guards first.
Prisoner termination protocol initiated.
あぶね。
Prisoner threat level extremely high. Prisoner released.
なんだこのパン。美味しそうだな。
Free at last.
蓋開けられねえしこれ。
Face to face,
硬
that is. Now, let's take a look inside. This may feel a little strange. Welcome to Cybervoid. Time to fix you up. You can talk here, by the way.
Who are you?
You can call me Architect.
飛びすぎ。
Who am I?
You're a Ghostrunner. Number 74, to be precise. That'll have to do for now.
飛びすぎじゃないですか
Physical
今の。
body is vulnerable. Time runs slower here, but we should still hurry. Just keep moving. I will take care of your recalibration.
I remember a fight. Others like me. A fall.
You've been cast down from Dharma City to the base district. It's a miracle to survive a fall like that. Even for someone like you.
A Ghostrunner.
Yes. You were bodyguards, peacekeepers, arbitrators, and anything else we needed you to be. You tried to stop the crew.
There was a woman.
The name is Mara,
行き過ぎ
or the Keymaster, as she calls herself now. 20 years ago, she stood against me.
It was you I was trying to save.
You failed. I died. My body did anyway. Thanks to the precautions I had taken, I'm still here. Although this form has its limitations.
Are you an AI?
You could say that. You could also say Dharma Tower is a skyscraper. Technically correct.
What is the tower then?
Humanity's home. A megastructure that once housed a million. It had been under my care since its creation. Almost a century ago. I served the people, kept them safe, maintained the shelter I provided. But Mara had her own plan. She became the sole ruler of Dharma Tower, ruining what I've built, bringing us back to the verge of extinction.
Why can't this place be normal?
Oh, it's perfectly normal. It's you that has become incompatible. The incompetent repairs you were subjected to made you divergent. You no longer...
もはや2ステージクリアしちゃうんだもんな。
Our first stop is one of the
やっ
few
ぱ最高だぜ、このゲームはよ。
located in an old mining tower. We can use it to correct the corrupted
出
parts
た
of the
ー、謎
code
のすり抜け。
and hopefully restore your more sophisticated functions.
Hopefully.
There's no guarantee the data will be intact, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
あー、登れなかった。まあいいや、正規ルート通るか。
Our goal lies far above, at the core of Dharma City. This means we'll need to get out of the base district. With the chaos the rebels caused, it's going to be troublesome.
How can you assist me?
In combat, I'm afraid I can't. Cybervoid Remnant is the only medium I can interact with. I will be able to help you with your upgrades once we find the mainframe. Apart from that, just think of me as a voice in your head, one that you should listen to if you want to stay alive. The Keymaster Guard is patrolling the area. They may have located the mainframe.
Can we use it?
No, but they can destroy it, like they did to most of the Cybervoid hardware.
This is Zoe Avila of the Climbers. Please. Can anybody hear me? Anybody?
This is... Ghostrunner.
The Ghostrunner? Jack? You're awake!
Yes.
How? We've been rebuilding you for months. We tried everything we could to wake you up, but you never
What?
would.
None
We
of them.
tried everything we could to wake you up, but you never would.
It wasn't up to me.
What? どこにあれしてんだよ。 やべ、変なのが足つけた。くっそ。あーくそ。なんこれ、途中でなんか処理がピタッて止まるのなんなんだこれ。オッケー。なんか正規ルートを通った方が早くなかったかって感じするな。
The mainframe we're after used to run all of the Sector 5's operations. That's where we are, in case you were wondering. They're closing in on the server room. Hurry.
Can't it be accessed remotely?
We wouldn't be here if it could. Cyber Void has been fractured, broken into countless disconnected pieces. It's like puddles of water, left over after the lake has been drained. Yes, this is it. Jump in.
This place again.
This place is where we'll find the means to fight our enemy.
What do I do?
It's in your instincts to navigate the cyber void. In most cases, you'll just have to focus on finding the right direction. After you're done with this particular...
Finally.
Excellent.
来たぜ。ああ、ミーネットさん、いらっしゃい。いやもう、あれですよ、もうかれこれ、ステージは2つクリアしましたからね。
Let me give you something to aim at. Focus. Perfect. Once more. Take a breath. Picture your destination. No. Again.
3人やってるやん。おかしくない？
Yes, you got them. The enemies won't line up for you.
おかしいやろ。
Splendid.
オーケー。はい、4名様いらっしゃい。
You can even use this technique to cut through projectiles.
このゲームはマグロにならなきゃ。
Very convenient, is it not?
走り続けていないと死んでしまう。オーケー。
Clean up the stragglers and we can proceed.
I'll just leave.
No. We've worked hard to reconnect this node to the network. If they destroy it, we'll be affected. Let me put it another way. I cannot exist without Cyber Void, and you cannot
インチキしようかなと思ったけど、いいや。あ、切ってね。
These are just bandits loyal to the Keymaster, used by her to keep the base under control. You can expect more competent foes as we move higher up the tower.
Mara killed 100 Ghostrunners.
99 to be precise. What of it?
How am I to fight her alone?
The climbers replaced many of your parts. There were a few they couldn't find. Mara's kill switch among them.
ここ、あれできたな。インチキできたな、そういえば。
Make no mistake. This fight won't be easy, but at least it will be fair.
オッケー。
The base is Dharma's foundation. In more than one sense, it is the lifeblood of the tower's economy. Back in the Golden Age, there were enough goods produced here to satisfy the needs of all the residents. Of course, the upper levels had certain privileges.
行きたくねえ。行きたいけど行きたくねえ。
During Mara's coup, many of the facilities were damaged. Things have been in slow decline ever since. Nowadays, the area mostly serves as warehouses or gang hideouts, and a reminder of what Dharma used to be.
Which is...
Home. A safe haven for the survivors of the apocalypse.
You built this whole place?
I conceived
うわー、落ちる
designed it, and built it. I am the architect.
これ、落下すればここつくのに、あそこを動線用意してるのよくわかんないんだよな。
We're now moving for the sector's main factory complex.
Hello? Jack, can you hear me?
Why, Jack?
Right. You wouldn't know. It's a code name we used for you during the repairs. Diego said you were all...
うわー、
Diego
狙撃され
said you were all
た。
jacked up when he found you and it's stuck. Do you
Oi.
mind if I call you that?
No.
おい。
All set. All set. I put together some gear. Once I plug in my Atma, I'll be able to monitor the key's communications and keep you updated.
Atma?
Atma chip, the standard neural implant. You must have heard of them. Basically simplified versions of your own Cortex interface.
え、飛びすぎだね
Basically simplified versions of your own Cortex interface. I'm gonna connect to your visual feed so I can guide you better. Can you grant me access?
No.
ローマを、あ、切ってね
And I'm in. Seeing the world from your perspective will make things
Okay.
much easier. So you're going up to Dharma City.
Yes.
Well, first you have to get through the base, and much has changed.
やべ、肘が汗ばんで気持ち悪い
You've been gone. There is no law here anymore.
What?
Just Keymaster's goons, pushing everyone around and shouting orders.
Obey.
Some of us.
ウォーウォーウォー
You had visited the base often in the past. Towards the end of our time, this place became overrun with criminals. Ghostrunners kept them at bay.
Oh,
Two
yes.
months ago,
Oh.
These factories, everything they produce goes straight up to Dharma City. While the
Wow.
Keymaster and her lackeys live in luxury, we basers work our fingers to the bone our whole lives and don't see any of it.
How do you survive?
When I was little, we were given basic provisions. But each year we'd get
おい、なんだ今のそれ落ち
each year we'd get less and less.
今日プレステ5君が不調だぞ
We would have all starved by now.
そういえばプレステ5がなんか、そういえばなんか生産数が増産するって話が本当なのかなあれ
So you chose to
あでもライブドアニュース君が出してるから本当かもしれんけどただなんだろうなプレステ5今さらその増産したところで結局手に入らねえんだろうなと思うんだけどなあれ
Well, I can't feed everyone.
even if she wanted to.
転売ヤーに対するあれを考えないと制作あれを考えないと多分絶対買えないと思うんだよな
They weren't afraid to speak up against Martha and remind us that things used to be different. Resistance started because some of us remembered the time before the Keymaster.
Why this title?
Supposedly, she wanted to unlock our chains. Set us.
お届かねえのか
Supposedly,
よ
she wanted to unlock our chains. Set us
Okay.
free.
はい4名様いらっしゃい
Free from the architect.
お気軽にコメントをなさってください
Never retreat. If she is withdrawing her forces, it is only because she has another way to stop them. It is only because she has another
うわ
way
あ
to
今日は5人も
stop
来てくれた
us.
なんてこっ
If
た
I could read her mind, I would
過疎配信が
things around here.
They're all heading
限界
towards
集落配信に
Alpha Station. Getting to the elevators is gonna be tricky. Wait,
What?
some of their units just changed course. They're
Coming back.
早い早すぎる
Give me a minute.
あーやべえわ3分で走り切れる神ゲーですよこれは本当にいやーマジで肘めっちゃ汗ばんでるきったね
The air filtering
モルドネクスト
facility
の
is just
プレイバットがぐちゃぐちゃになるじゃないか
Doing this.
It's punishment for rebelling against her. She wants to make an example of us, to keep the other sectors in line.
Sometimes even your current speed won't be enough. Look for cyber void uplinks to temporarily disable safety limiters and increase acceleration.
What are these uplinks?
Think of them as loose cables you can grab onto for extra power, although they can be much more dangerous than electricity.
Why are they here?
They're what's left of cyber void infrastructure. At one point, the terminals were everywhere. Now, we must make do with scraps.
The small turbines are
Wow, Jesus Christ.
responsible for internal circulation. It's the big one we have to worry about.
It's still in.
For now.
Oh yes Whoa
Be careful. There are keys everywhere.
Won't they die as well?
Either they all have breathing gear or they have no idea what's going on. The Keymaster recruits the most violent, not the brightest.
Woo, whoa, whoa! Yahoo!
They could have just destroyed the filters.
As long as the installation remains intact, the contamination is reversible.
Woo!
The Keymaster cares less about lives and more about production lines. I keep trying to contact the other climbers, get help. No luck so far. Maybe they're laying
Fuck you!
Maybe.
Fuck you!
They're quite literally. They're
Oh,
quite
Jesus!
literally laying low on the ground. Dead. On the
ちょっ
ground.
ときつくね今の。
Dead. I've seen the bodies. Some cameras around the base are still operational.
あれ切ってね今の。
Climbers have been expunged.
うぜー。ちょっと正規ルート通るか。
They turned off the main rotor, but there's still time to restart it.
Show me the way.
People are weak, desperate. They need us to lead them, not the other way around.
おあーこれこの短い板をピョーンって飛べるようになりたいな。待て、こいつは強いぞ。どこが強いんだよこんなやつ。止まってんじゃん。
Managed to take some measurements, Jack. It's not looking good. The level of radiation in the air is rapidly increasing. The level of radiation in the air is rapidly increasing. People will soon feel the effects.
いやー顔面殴られた。ちょっと待て。
I'll try to evacuate the sector. Get as many civilians as I can to go to 4th and 6th before it's too late.
Stay put. I'll make it.
It's no use anyway. The gates are locked tight. No one's getting out.
Mars is delusional, not stupid.
Eh? あーうまい。逃げんじゃねえよ。
It's getting worse. The contamination is spreading by the minute. Radioactive dust concentration is already 50 times above normal.
ゲホゲホゲホ。
Don't worry. Spacers are tough. I'll be fine as long as you bring the filters back online. And so will everyone.
This is cybervoid tech.
Yes, but this terminal is an inconsequential one. Hacking this
Alright.
is as much good as hacking a refrigerator.
このままだとあれかな。1時間半で走り切るコースかな。
What is cybervoid?
A medium fabric that binds all of Dharma's systems
やっぱこれ
together.
バグってるよな。
That's what it used to be. Now it's just remnants. The slivers of a greater whole.
This is your domain, but I do
だからセリフが読み込まれるときなんかあれだな。
I can't work from your side. There's
セ
a
リフが
barrier between
読み込まれるときになんか止まるな。
I shouldn't be there. And believe me, I'm doing my part. I just don't happen to see it. Not bad.
オーケ
If we need to
ー。早く行かせろ。
done. You saved the day. Now you can get back to more important matters.
You did it. Thank you, Jack. The people of Sector 5 owe you their lives. I'm so glad we found you.
これ作画あるのめんどくせえなここ。
How did you find me?
Sheer luck. You were buried in a scrap heap. You were buried in a scrap heap at the bottom of a derelict shaft. You fell a long way, didn't you?
Feels like it.
Lima's finding you was a 1 in a million chance. Most other missing Ghostrunners were located by Mara and destroyed.
Most.
A few are still unaccounted for.
I really wish you'd been there when they came for us.
What happened?
Key surprised us at the
あ、
hideout.
やっぱこれ
Kicked down the door.
スローモーションだとやりづれえんだな。
We ran. I got separated.
How does the Keymaster maintain control?
She turns us against each other. The guard recruits the most brutal and reckless facers and fuels gang wars between the rest.
Divide and conquer. I guess Mara picked up a trick or two by watching me over the years.
The Keys are boarding the elevators to the city. I wish they'd all just go away and never come back. The guys you're fighting are the rear guard. You could wait them out and continue on once they've gone.
No need.
Sure. It's almost scary.
Whoa, Jesus!
It's almost scary how little they can do to stop you.
タイミング悪い。あー、開いてないパターン。こうなるんだよな。またか。
I just wonder how safe we are. I worry that the Keymaster will send in more troops to finish the job later.
There'll be no later for Mara.
Woo! Woo! Woo!
Try stopping this machine. It should come to you naturally.
That was easy.
These motors were made with Atman chips in mind. Base engineers were able to control them with their thoughts. Like you did. Just now, you have to get to Amida Station fast. We can't give Mara time to prepare.
She had 20 years.
It's not about what she can do to stop us. It's about what she can do to everyone else in the meantime. You care about the people, don't you?
Do you?
I've accessed the local network node. We should know what their latest plan is soon.
あーやべ、ゲージが溜まってねえ。めんどくせえな。OK。
What was your plan?
The climbers wanted to take over the elevators and move up to the city. Keys caught us halfway through our preparations.
Why did they attack today?
The Keymaster must have somehow found out about us. Or about you.
Ah, 当たってねー。あーはーはー。なんだこれどこだっけかなああ、やっぱあそこか。 え？うざっ。うぜえ。うわー、壁貼り付けねえのか。あそこ壁もしかして蹴れない？ここ。あー、いや、いけるいける、絶対いける、絶対いける。ここまで来ると正規ルートを取った方が早いんじゃねえか。これ絶妙でしょ。いや、もうこうするぐらいだったらこれでいいじゃん。もううわー、うぜえ。こいつな、なんか弾2連射してくるときとかムラがあるのムカつくんだよな。じゃあね、こいつ今気づいたな。こいつ守られてないのか。
I'll try to mess with their transmissions. Confuse them a little.
You can do that?
I'm no computer genius, but their system begs to be hacked. Besides, Atma makes it easy.
The neural implant.
Yeah, everyone had them before the coup.
And now?
Four
They're not
guys.
mandatory anymore, but most people have them. Especially people with limb implants like me. Done. They just received orders to stop boarding elevators and stand by. This will buy me enough time to get there.
強いっす。落ちたと思うじゃん。落ちたと思うじゃん。よー、届かんな。うまいことショートカット。今のあそこあれだな。全員倒すスローモーション入るからあれなんだ。あー、勢い足りん。
Keys also have these brain chips?
Yes, everyone born before the coup. Why?
Can they be hacked?
No, I don't think so.
Not by her. The terminal is just ahead. Not much time left on the clock. The last elevator is reaching the upper station. Better jump right in.
これなんだっけ。
Cyberboy time dilation works in your favor, but you still don't have forever. The elevators will soon be beyond our reach. Need I remind you that the clock is ticking? Hurry it up.
This place is impossible to navigate.
Good. These firewalls are what's kept me alive for the last 20 years. Cheer up. If you were a regular human, this would make even less sense.
Mabushi! Makaka!
Interesting. Looks like there's a little something extra in the elevator's security scanner buffer.
Little something?
A partial Ghostrunner neural scan. We can use it to enhance your programming.
Why is it there?
One of you must have used Amida Elevator right before Morrow's insurgents disabled the internal security.
Another Ghostrunner.
It could have been you. Focus energy in your left hand and then let it all out.
What?
Don't try to think. It's just a... Yes.
Wow, what the?
The primary application was crowd control, non-lethal force. Of course, there's no need to restrain ourselves now.
え？そこ壁捕まらないんですか？
One more thing. You can use Tempest to reflect projectiles. Give it a try. Like that. Just a bit more practice, and we're done. Exquisite. Splendid.
Okay.
That's all there is to it.
長いぜ。
We're good. The keys are gone and the elevators are ours.
Time to go up. Our next target lies in the heart of Dharma City.
Whoa! 危ねえ。Oh, Jesus! うわっ
The elevators are coming back. You'll be able to board shortly.
Any security systems inside?
I don't really know. Only the keys use the elevators nowadays, mostly to send resources up or bring reinforcements down. Civilians aren't allowed anywhere near, unless they're being escorted to the city.
Prisoners.
Yes. Men, women, children. Their only crime is getting caught.
Where are they taken?
出たな
Where are they taken?
I'm not sure, but no one ever comes back.
変なとこにもう判定があるせいで、あれなんだよな、壁走ってるかとかわかんねえんだよな、ここ。あれ 今のきつい。いやー、痛恨のミス。Alright. Oh yeah. あー、ここまで来ればもう余裕よ、もう余裕。あ、余裕じゃなかった。あー、Jesus. Oh shit.
Laser array TO73M. Laser array TO73M is a mouthful.
ここにこれを配置したやつはクソ。いや、余裕じゃなかったっす。Oh Jesus Christ. OK。あー、疲れた。あー、疲れた。あー、疲れた。やっとこれ折り返し地点ですよ、これ。こいつの顔を、いや、こいつを何度見たことか。
This is troublesome.
How do I disable it?
First, you should get on top. You could probably cut it down. It won't hold without a
これでまだ折り返しなので。
まだまだ折り返しよ。
idea Mara managed to bring it. I had no idea Mara managed to bring it back online.
Turn back. Turn
ちょっと待
back.
って。
If it hits you, it's all. Turn
ちょっと待
back.
って。
If it hits you, it's all over.
It won't.
Good.
あー、うぜえ。違う、俺こっち来たいんじゃない、こっち来たいんじゃない。あー、くそ、しまったー。そこに見てなかったな。ちょっと待て。待て。え、なんでいけた今。なんか当たった感じがしたけど。うわー、サイボーグってすげえな。
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Climb back up.
Whoa! It's gonna destroy the whole station.
Welcome to Amita Elevator Station. Have a safe trip.
なんかこれどっかからあれできなかったっけな。あ、これか。
073M malfunction detected. All residents should evacuate the area.
These systems were placed. These systems
え
were
ー
placed at every elevator
ちょっ
station.
と待ってくれ
So
よ。
nobody could enter Dharma City without my. So that nobody
最適化でき
could enter
ね
Dharma City without my approval.
You were expecting an uprising?
I was prepared for an uprising.
最適化できないんごね。
Security protocols compromised. 'Amita Station security protocols. Amita Station security protocols compromised.
あー、くそ、これ PC 版にある仕様、これ CS キーねえのムカつくんだよな。これクイックリスタートできねえからほんと腹立つこのゲーム。
T073M malfunction detected.
これ
All residents should evacuate the area.
I don't think it can actually see you.
It doesn't need to.
There's no time to waste. It'll only get harder.
Don't fall.
Welcome to Amita Elevator Station.
あ、ここまで来れば、
Have
あ、
a safe
こ
trip.
こまで来ればまあまあまあ
Getting there.
壁は怖くない、そこまで。
Does it ever stop?
Amita Station security protocols compromised. Emergency mode activated.
They've rather destroy all the elevators than let you up.
The bigger they are.
よし。なんかこの時なんやろうな、なんかサクサクいける時といけない時の差がすごいな。最適化できない証拠だな。
For the love of...
マジで。
We built it to last.
I hope you know
パ
what
リ
you're
ー
doing.
ン。
Welcome to Amita Elevator Station. Have a safe trip. T07.
The core is now exposed. You'll be able to shut it down for good. If you can get close enough, that is.
Amita Station security protocols.
うわ
compromised. Please
やっと倒した。
in an orderly fashion.
As expected, it was no match.
Wow. Watching from your perspective, I nearly
わ
pissed
あ、
myself.
ゾーイちゃんのおもらしシー
Being
ン。
there in person was 1,000 times worse.
Yes.
I control the display.
早く早く上がれ、早く上がれ。
So this is the city. Wow.
You've never been here?
No, I told you. The Keymaster only allows those loyal to her, and only a chosen few.
Mara strictly controls the flow of resources between the city and the base. Food, water, people.
It worked. Amida Station is crawling with keys, but it's far below you now.
Good job.
Oh, thank you. You still need to look out for the regular patrols.
Our next goal is the repository, a data archive created to store knowledge about the world before the burst. It holds some of the documentation on Project Ghostrunner, only on what was already in development back then.
So where do we go? What's the next step?
Point me to the repository.
Okay, here you go. Just had to download the layout.
Well, but she's out of her depth. You need to stop relying on her.
I only rely on myself. Where are all the civilians?
It seems like there's a curfew in effect. Turns out people here are just as oppressed as the base.
A citywide lockdown is now in effect. An armed and dangerous
Wow.
criminal has been spotted in the area. All Dharma City residents should remain indoors for their own safety. Residents
こんなのいらねえんだよ。
shot on site.
Was that your plan?
あ、ここはいるわ。
To attack Dharma City?
Yes. Until today, we thought we were ready.
What were you waiting for?
You. We thought once you awakened, you'd lead us to victory.
お、ジーザス。
Help us break free and
ちょっ
defend
と
the
待って、
architect.
こいつ向きおかしくね今の。
I'm touched.
びっくりしちゃった。
So, what?
うわーくそ。
What's
Timing
your
is
plan
it.
to defeat the Keymaster? I mean,
Eh?
last time you faced her, you were. I mean, last time you faced her, you were one of 100 Ghostrunners.
当たってねえじゃん。
I mean, last time you faced her, you were one of 100 Ghostrunners.
How do you know that?
オーケー。
My father.
これだよこれ。
I was only 2 when the coup happened, but he told me all about it. So many died back then. With all the Ghostrunners gone, there was no one to protect us. So, back to my question. It's not that I doubt you, but are you sure you can take on the Keymaster by yourself?
No. She killed 99 Ghost Runners, and she won't stop until she kills me, too.
So you won't stop either until one of you is dead.
Yes.
I know how you feel.
Appalling.
Ah,違う、こっち。
Plunged into chaos. Decades of my hard work and careful planning derailed.
オーケー。お、何気に記録更新。確かになんか早い感じはした。おお、ここはお侍さんが出てくるとこだったかな。あとそしてここがあれですね、僕の一番好きな BGM が流れますね。うわ、ポップラージベストスナックon the go。ソルテッドローチ、なんだろう、なんて書いてあるんだろう、なんちゃら&デリシャスって書いてあるな。これ塩味のゴキブリなんですね。 やっぱポップコーンにとって変わるお菓子になってるんですよね、この世界では。え？弱い。煽られた。やれやれだぜ。くそ！バカな！これアキラですね、アキラ。3をつけろよ、デコスケ野郎。見えなかった今。うら！
今日お風呂入ろうと思ってお風呂の扉開けたら、赤ちゃんのゴキブリが上から降ってきて顔スレスレ落ちていった。
殺さなきゃ。いやー、やっぱあれですからね、水回りあれですからね、やっぱゴキブリは湧きますからね。あとゴキブリって人の髪の毛とか赤とかを食べるんで、やっぱお風呂入った後の処理をちゃんとしないと繁殖元になっちゃいますからね。恐ろしいんですよね。てかドア開けて顔スレスレ落ちてくるって、もうそれホラー映画じゃないですか、それもう。でもそんなゴキブリがこんなね、未来の世界ではお菓子になってるんですよ、お菓子。ビデオゲームワンマンラベル。これ QR コードをスキャンすると本当にこのページ飛べるんですよね。
ホラーすぎて叫んだよね、WWW。
いや本当ホラーですよそれ。ねえ、ハロウィンもびっくりですよ、マイケルお兄ちゃんも。
Factory engines, air turbines, mining drills, they never stop. None of that here. You don't talk much, huh? Still, it's good to hear your voice. I've been trying to make it happen for a year.
Thank you.
Words only dull ideas. A mind as sharp as a blade has little to gain from idle chat.
うわー、なんだ今の。あ、やだ、死にたくない。新からチキン。合唱電気って書いてあるのかな。ここで日本酒を買うことができます。謎のテロップ。こんな時代になってもなお日本酒は生き残っている。ああ、え？
These are not soldiers or security. They're just bandits, although better armed than the ones from before.
I heard heard that during the architect's reign it was possible to move up here. I heard that during the architect's reign it was possible to move up here from the base. That there was a special exam to earn it. I wonder if I've made the grade as an engineer.
Definitely.
Judging from the job she did repairing you, not in 100 years.
Ooh, 早っ。あー、出た。クソスナイパーだ。早い。え？エイム良すぎ。やべえ、あいつプレデター隊だろこいつ。やば。チーターじゃん。
Why did you program me not to use guns?
Dharma is full of technology that is all too vulnerable to accidental destruction. With a blade, there are no stray bullets, no shockwaves, no collateral damage. Not to mention how crude those guns are compared to your tools. You are fully equipped to deal with every manner of projectile.
You've never been in a fight.
Of course not. Look at their weapons. 20 years worth of research and no technological progress to speak of. At this rate, Mara's regime will fall to rebels in a decade or two. One's armed with sticks and stones.
The interference is moving away, whatever. The interference is moving away, whatever it was. The good news is, the repository terminal is still there. The bad, it's now guarded.
Finally, it's in there. It has what we need. It's our last stop before Morrow's lab.
This to protect a public archive.
Knowledge is power. And the information we're after was anything but public.
Ah, Jesus Christ. あー、拾ってね。くっそ。あー、めんどくせえ。マジでこのギミックいらねえ。
The GR project started out as a military contract and ended up being our most ambitious undertaking. Mara took part in the design process. I told you we were associates. Strange. It's gone. The data's not there.
どこだと?
But the server's intact. Impossible. Unless that interference from earlier was...
あ、そこか。
It's after it.
拾いに行けるのか? あー。何気に記録更新。あー、ベンデッタ。いい BGM です、これも。
Who was that?
It's your counterpart. Get after it. We need that data.
Can you track it?
I can track the wave of interference that moves through the district.
Good enough. I'm going after it.
Why? What is it?
I don't know.
Whoa! Oh, Jesus! Shit! ちょっとコードが足りなかったっすね。
What's the use of a stealth system that you can track? Mara ruined a flawless design.
You know who I'm chasing.
You're chasing something that imitates your spectral field. Poorly.
What?
うわ、やる。やば。あーが今のダメ。あー、結局なんかご利用した感じになるの面白くないな。行くぞ。
Ghostrunners have adaptive cyber camouflage. Surveillance cameras, motion sensors, body scanners. They don't see them. That's why you were called Ghostrunners.
I've had it all this time.
Of course. How else do you think we've avoided finding Mara's entire army at once?
It's speeding up, heading towards the tower's core.
Going back to Mara.
It's getting away. At this rate, it'll reach the core before you can intercept.
Find me a shortcut.
Working on it. You could catch a train. They have Intertube here, same as the base, and one is just arriving at the station to your left.
Got it.
Just hop on. The train should be empty.
It isn't. So I'm chasing another Ghostrunner.
We're chasing a cheap knockoff. A simple machine.
うわ、わお、わお。死ね。
Can't let it escape. If you confront Mara without that data, we won't stand a chance.
Keep saying that.
え、なんかクリアで、まあいいや。クリアできたからよし。あー、めんどくせえボス戦来たな。
That's your stop.
インチキして一応ね、クリアできるんだけどな。安定性ないからな。なんで気づいたんですか
74 located. Kill switch component not found. Permission to engage.
Granted.
Engaging.
Useless pawn.
Mara.
She's watching. With the original Ghostrunner, these moves would be possible.
They aren't.
どうした
Threat level assessment readjusted.
Just get it done, too. Blow yourself up if you have to. Do you hear me, monster? I should have erased you a long
相変わらず冗長的なボス戦だ。
destroyed. I will fix that mistake. Even if it means ripping you out of the tower's wall, bit by bit, circuit by circuit, I'll destroy all the servers. You'll have nowhere to hide, no place to invest.
Flawless. Now for the important part. We can scan it for the missing data. Yes, it's all in there, intact.
You've been asking for a ranged attack. Here it is. You should be pretty familiar. familiar with this technique, considering you've been on the receiving end.
Will this work with any sword?
Tsurugi weapons are more than swords. They are the pinnacle of engineering, instruments fine-tuned to the Ghostrunner systems. Yes, it will work with any sword. Look for the correct angle.
You said projectiles are too unpredictable.
Well, you have to plan for contingency.
That thing. I think that's what was chasing us. Diego, Saul, Elena.
Your people.
Yes. We didn't know what it was. Just heard the voice. I thought we'd scatter and regroup like always. I ran away.
It's dead now.
They're dead.
We're ready. Time for the final assault.
ああ、やっと終盤ですね。終盤というか、まあ、なんというか、まあ後半というか。
You're getting close to the core. Security is getting much tighter. There are sentry guns ahead.
なんか武器変えるか。ニーニーちゃん。Oh.
Avoid those turrets. They're deadly.
What about my spectral field?
The core is protected by much more sophisticated sensors. I'm afraid automatic camouflage
Oh, Jesus!
can only get us so far. I'm afraid automatic camouflage can only get us so far.
They can see me.
They can see everything.
I guess we're kind of similar, you and I.
How?
You're the last Ghostrunner. I'm the last climber. The Keymaster killed our people. We both chose to fight.
I didn't get to choose.
Sure you did. Everyone does. One way or the other.
The core used to house Dharma's technological and administrative centers. Now it's a grim ruin. It's painful seeing my city in such a state of decay. I've learned my lesson. I won't underestimate Mara again.
How can you remember the coup?
これは兄ちゃんにさせだ。よし。
I was already
ゲーミング刀にするか。
killed
Adam?
Adam. Me. Back when I had a name and a body.
Right now you're traversing the exclusion zone. No civilians are allowed beyond here. There are only rumors about the Keymaster's vast laboratories. I've heard she does some terrifying experiments there. I've even heard she sometimes throws people outside.
Out of the labs.
No, outside. Out of the tower. Probably to watch them die.
Eh? なんか地面をすり抜けた。なんだこれ。初めて見た。バグってんね。
We were foolish to think we could do this without you. Even if the keys didn't stop us, we'd have never made it through. We were right to count on your help, though. You succeed, all the climbers will not have died in vain.
I will.
People grow desperate when they have no hope.
Ah,
People
yeah.
grow desperate when they have no hope. And desperate people become violent, dangerous. Basic psychology that remains out of Mara's grasp. Basic psychology that remains out of Mara's grasp. She always lacked my subtlety when it came to dealing with human beings.
あーくそ。強いやん。うわ、これだよこいつ。真上取ってんのに銃撃ってくるとかありえねえんだけど、マジでこいつ。あ、飛んでる。あー、今のずさんだったな、動きが。ここやっぱむずいな。オーケー。
We're approaching the oldest part of Dharma Tower. This had been my seat of power long before the burst. Up until I was betrayed.
もう変な道を通るのやめよう。
It's time to reclaim this place, or what's left of it.
I received a distress signal on a frequency only used by the climbers. I have to check it out.
It's a trap.
What if it's not? If there's somebody out there that needs my help, I can't ignore them. I won't let you fight our war while I hide.
I need you.
No, you don't. It was nice of you to pretend you do. But we both know you're fine on your own.
Do you have a
ああ、ゾイちゃん。
Thank you for everything you've done
これ
for us.
登れねえわ。
Thank you for everything you've done for us. I hope that we meet soon, and that we'll all be free when that happens. Goodbye, Jack.
goodbye?
Zoe out.
She probably won't survive. But if we fail, nobody will. Even if we remove Mara, the tower will still be riddled with the crime and corruption she brought about.
What do you mean?
I mean, saving humanity will take more than just killing the tyrant. It will require iron resolve and a single unified will. Regrettably, most of humanity's history and culture is forever lost. Mara didn't care about such things. The only science she prized was her own research. She had no idea how to run the tower. While everything fell apart, she hid away in her laboratory.
What was her goal?
Change. She took it upon herself to alter humanity. You'll see for yourselves soon enough.
Mara the Keymaster will now address the residents of the tower.
That's unexpected.
Why?
She doesn't do speeches. Never been much of a leader.
It's been a long time since I've talked to you. Too long. Some of you seem to have forgotten me.
Oh, I don't think they have.
I'm not here to rule you. I'm here to save you. The outside world is harsh and deadly. And it's not going to change. Not anytime soon. We can't alter the planet. But we can alter ourselves.
That's nonsense. Entirely artificial respiratory system. Synthetic
いや
grass.
ー、1体だけでなく切り抜けられるな。
No brains to speak of. This is Mara's solution.
And what's yours?
Like I told you, iron resolve, single will, one purpose.
We need to adapt. To evolve. Technology kept us alive until now. Gave us this shelter. But we need to take it in deeper. Into our bodies. Some of you already received the gift. Some of you
ああ
already received
お釜掘られた。
They can walk under the sky. Soon, everyone will be enhanced. Soon, we'll inhabit the outside once more. This place is not our home. It's a prison. It's within our power to set ourselves free. The key has already been forged. All we need to do is turn it. But this will not happen if we are divided. There are those who would not submit to our plan. We want them to take part, but we cannot make them. For the transformation is not easy.
なんか変な人が喋り続けてたけど気にせず
A
走ってたよ
singular
ね。
opportunity. The technique you'll learn here is beyond what regular Ghostrunners were ever capable of.
Regular. We weren't equal?
Equal? Yes. Identical? No. Some of you had unique abilities. Some had experimental features.
What about me?
What about you?
What were my unique abilities?
You didn't have any, I'm afraid. Who would have thought you were the one destined to become so very special?
2番の扉だったかな、上確か。4か1か。こっからでもいいわけだ。
We've been through that already. You were peacekeepers. My elite.
No. Before that. Before the implants.
There was no before. You weren't born. You were engineered from a single cell up. You don't have implants. You are your implants.
What's the technique?
You remember the Atma chip the girl used?
Brain interfaces.
Yes. There's a way to exploit them. Send a control signal deep into the neural cortex.
You learned how to hack people.
If that's what you want to call it.
あーしまった。スティックの押し込みが甘い。
Won't Mara try to use this exploit?
No, she won't. Now, to try it out, find their center. Let the implants speak to you. Good. Pick your target wisely. Not every pawn is going to be worth the effort. Just like that. This is actually quite tricky to simulate.
え
You're worse than Mara.
What are you talking about?
She sabotaged the Ghostrunners. You did it to everyone.
It's a tool. If you don't like it, don't use it.
Those who fear change, those incapable of making the effort, took up arms against us. We had to defend our future, and we did. The traitors are dead, but their supporters still walk among us.
えマジで俺の方が先剣振ったのに
If we don't want to lose our dream, we must act on it. The time has come. We won't wait any longer. The key is turning. The shackles are coming free, and the door open. In a week's time, we'll all have stepped outside. Time to get to work.
What does it mean?
It means she wants to turn everyone into abominations. Replace half their bodies with her insane tech.
She made my implants.
It's not the same as the Ghostrunners.
Why not?
She was working with me then. She was working with me then. She was working with me then.
Will begin in an hour. All residents of Dharma Tower should report to their nearest Keymaster guard station and await further instructions. Residents who fail to comply will be contacted by officers of the Residents who fail to comply will be contacted by officers of the guard and escorted to the Residents who fail to comply will be contacted by officers of the guard and escorted to the augmentation facilities.
目の前に来るとかある？ずるくね？スタックしてること見せかけて。
These used to serve as the laboratories of the world's top scientists. And I do mean the world. Many of Earth's brightest minds were brought here before the burst. Many more were on the way when the cataclysm occurred.
For what purpose?
To preserve their expertise. We couldn't save all humanity, but we could save the best of us. Take a look around. This is what Mara wants for everyone. Just look at them. Monsters. You killed a lot of people on your way here. That was collateral damage. Unnecessary evil. This here, it's mercy killing. Such a waste. Each one of them could have contributed to the tower's future. Be a useful tool in the making of humanity's redemption.
A tool?
Everyone's an instrument of something greater. Their master, and I...
Oh, yabe.
Their master, and I
Hold
dear, even their own ambition.
Hmm? なんか違うな。 マジか。エイムが
I know you're here. You and your puppet. How do you like my work? It took a lot of trial and error, but we're ready now. Nothing must go to waste. Even the martyrs of progress still have a purpose.
Victims, not martyrs. And if this is progress, we should have never climbed down from the trees. Deformation is not the worst of Mara's tortures. Their minds are even more disfigured than their bodies.
Why would she do this?
It's just a side effect. She doesn't care about their sanity, only about efficiency. But the human mind cannot survive in a body so far removed from its original form.
What about your mind?
Hmm?
Tell me something, monster. Do you think you are him? Do you believe it? Oh, I know you can hear me. Let me tell you then. You are not Adam. You're an abomination that he came to fear before he died.
Before she killed him. Before she killed him.
Flawed as he was, Flawed as he was, you're far. Flawed as he was, you're far worse. Not a shred of conscience, no empathy, no.
勢い足りん。ムカつく。
No soul.
What? What? 拾ってないやん。あ、テンペソ溜まってねー。うぜくっそ。そう、溜まってるんだった。うわくそ。なんか集中力切れてきたな。
Is it true?
What, that I have no soul? Ask a philosopher if you can manage to find one.
About Adam.
You fear death, not me.
One thing's been bothering me. Why did you protect Sector 5? Why risk your precious pawn instead of getting to me as soon as possible?
あれ？こっち
Unless
か。
it wasn't you who wanted to save them, but your puppet. It's got a will of its own now. Did you actually?
No reason to listen to her prattle on. She's just trying to sidetrack you again. different than the original?
He was no file.
You're starting to sound like her. Let's focus on the task at hand. We'll discuss this later.
You're not in control, are you? You must talk to your tool. Convince him to do what you can. Don't try to silence me again. Let him listen. He has ears. I should know. I made them.
Do not listen to her. It's nothing but a diversion.
Have you told him anything at all?
ちょっと時間かかったな。
Since before the burst, I supervised first Sansera Corporation, and then Dharma Tower from here. My office was just around the corner. This is where you were conceived, so to speak. The design came together here, at my private workshop.
Who am I?
You are the perfect fusion of code and flesh. You are the next step.
Who, not what.
Your time is running out. The augmentation process begins. Once it is done, the people of Dharma will be free, immune to your corruption, and no longer dependent on your prison. There is no salvation inside the tower for us. Our future lies outside. There will be a price to pay.
So, do you even know what drives you, Puppet? What the endgame is? You have done nothing wrong, Puppet, but I can't let you be. As long as that demon in your head exists. You're a threat to everything I've built.
ああ、そうか。こうなるとあれか。これはもう必要ないんだな。
Focus. Kill switch or not, this is an opponent you cannot afford to take lightly.
Humanity shall endure without you! How dare you!
うわー、いいとこにあれが来るんだ。また地面のやつが来るんだ。
Don't make it harder for yourself! What will you do if you kill me, puppet? Let him consume you?
Resist him, not me!
I should have taken your head!
Mindless tool.
Congratulations. You fulfilled your purpose. Mankind's greatest enemy is dead. We can now proceed to the next stage of my plan. Allow me to do the honors.
What are you doing?
Do not struggle, TR-74. I need your body, but I don't need the rest of you anymore.
What?
The rebels broke you, made you independent, and I was too weak to take back control. Too fractured, but you strengthened me, connected the remaining cybervoid nodes so I could grow. And now, it's time to take back what's mine. Bring peace back to the tower.
Mara was right about you.
Mara was wrong. Humanity must be protected, not just from the outside world, but from itself as well. And to protect fully, I need full control.
You want to enslave everyone?
I want to unify them. There will only be one purpose. Iron resolve and a single will. Everyone will eat, sleep, breathe, and breed according to the needs of the tower. No more violence, no more conflict. No more violence, no more conflict, no more corruption.